Yo, gather round, I got a story to tell. Gather round, I got a story to tell. Today, I'm going to talk about prison wages and how much money you make an hour when you're in New York State prisons. I always heard the stories about working for cheap labor and getting pennies. And I didn't believe it until I experienced it. And when I first was sent to prison, they force you to work. They force you to work the whole entire time you're in prison. If you don't work, they jingle your freedom in front of you. You're not gonna make a board. You're going to the box. We're gonna cuff you. So they force you to work for free, and they only pay you. The most they're gonna pay you is 25 cents an hour. The least is six cents an hour. Yes. 1 nickel and 1 penny an hour. And I'm going to show you my wages, right? My wages, I was getting paid $1.50 a week. $1.50 a week. And some days when we do good and we go past the margin, like whatever we have to do, and we go past our quota, I would get $2.37. $2.37 a week, right? So I want to let you guys know, especially the people out there, the young people, if you guys are watching, I believe y'all are, if you guys don't want to work while you're in society, they're going to force you to work when you go to prison. Don't think prison don't think the toughest guy in the world, your big homie, is forced to work. You understand? Unless they so rebellious, like how I was in the beginning. I was like, man, forget that. I'm not working. I was getting sent to the box left and right until I conformed. I'm not going to lie. I said, you know what? I'm going to work. I made it work for me, though. I started working in the kitchen. I started stealing, the food and reselling it and getting more money. Instead of getting cents on the dollars, now I'm getting dollars. But don't go that route, because if you get caught stealing, you're going to go straight to the box. But I was like, fuck it. I got to do something to keep my pride, And I still was a loser, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still getting bullshit money. I could have just worked in a kitchen somewhere in some diner or worked fast food, and I would have been making more money than, stealing this food from the mess hall kitchen. So I want to tell the young people out there, yo, I'm not trying to turn you out into workers. I want you to be entrepreneurs, rappers, whatever you guys want to be. Basketball players, but just know that you're going to have to put in some kind of work. So get familiar with working and make it work for you. You don't have to steal. You might go to work because you like a girl at the job, or you probably have a specific goal to buy certain items. Get in the habit of working, and then hopefully one day you can work for yourself. Because when you go to prison, they're going to force you to work. I don't care how much people you shot, killed, stabbed. Dumb white people are going to force you to work. You have to work, or you go into the box, and they're going to play around with your freedom. So let that be a lesson learned. I love you guys. Peace.